It's the Wickersham Leader Show with today's episode. New year, same meta. Hello everybody, welcome back. Hey, did you like that transition? Huh? Pretty snazzy. Oh, I've been working hard at making some new stuff for you guys, and just like last time, you guys can throw stuff at me. Isn't that nice? Huh? In any case, tell me, how are you guys' New Year's doing? My New Year is going, alright. My New Year's going okay so far. I've kind of opened up the possibilities of what's possible to be done with things like OBS. I switched over from Streamlabs. I'm not on Streamlabs anymore. So with any luck, you'll be seeing more cool effects, more like wibbly wobbly whatever nonsense. I don't know. All sorts. This thing could probably bring back the Messiah if it like had a plug-in for it. I'm sure somebody could make it do that. Let me tell you, these programs are insane. Now, I have cool transitions, with sound. I'm like one of them big shot VTubers now. Well, kind of. Like, ow! Who threw that? Rude. Hello, Danny. Well, you know what? I don't mind bananas so much. They've got a lot of appeal. What was that? Someone dropped a banana peel on my head using the drop command. You can throw and drop stuff on me using the throw and drop command. That was something I introduced recently. And let me tell you, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh well, in any case, hello. Oh, we're so back, guys. Oh, you don't see those. Nope, that was you. Ah! Hello, Celeste! Ah, well, you know what? You guys seem like you're getting ready to battle. Make sure you've got your, your gloves on, and you've got a tune in your heart, because if you don't have some sort of positivity in you, this game will wrench you alive. It will destroy you from the inside out. That's Smash Bros, baby. Let me get started, all right? Let's get to it. The new transition, I know! For anybody who's here for the first time, welcome. I don't know who's here for the first time, but if anybody is, welcome. I'm Wickersham Leader, the only VTuber from Toontown, with maybe the exception of Pumpkin Potion. I don't know. I've never seen him before. Let's get this show on the road, eh? I need more things for you guys to do now, but we're getting it all together. It'll be so great. Alright, so let me get the codes in for everybody. NK27S. NK27. Ah, hello Moriko. Happy New Year, huh? How have you guys been doing? You guys excited to beat me up, except this time it's in 2024? Who isn't? I mean, from what I hear, some people get their jollies off of beating up the streamer. Hello, Danny. Let's see what new Inkling tech you've brought with you today. If any. You don't have any. What? Come on, you were supposed to bring some to the potluck. Well, I need to practice, because I have, I need to practice because I have a new technique I'm working on. Which is to say, I'm trying to maintain stage control in the center. Ooh. Trying to stay away from the ledge. Serious business, I hope you understand. I was gonna do your first art stream today, but I got reminded my next set of puppy training classes. So is it you learning how to train the puppy, or is it training for the dog only? Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. And you overslept? Oh. Jeez. Well, I'm glad you could make it here and spend time with good old Wickersham. Nope. Back off. Oh, shoot. I didn't want to jump that high. Oops. There we go, I'll take it. They give you one of those little clickers. Oh, one of those things. I'm so bad at, obviously I'm bad at training dogs, otherwise you wouldn't hear all that barking outside all the time. The only thing I can do, honestly, when it comes to something like that, the only thing you can realistically do is instill the fear of God in them. But then the ASPCA doesn't like that. So, you know, you give and take. Just have to keep practicing with the clicker until they associate reward with doing what you say. I see. Do they like the clicker? Wait, what does the clicker actually do outside of just make noise? Man, if I just stayed on the ledge, I wouldn't be getting comboed so often. They're all saying, go in the middle, go in the middle. That doesn't work. I'm getting hit way more often. See, I went in the middle, and I tried to attack him, and I got hit. Yeah, see? Going in the middle is death. The edge is much safer. Helps them associate the noise with the treat. If you do it enough times, oh, it's just Pavlovian conditioning. If they can understand Pavlovian conditioning, then they can understand doing something for the greater good of society. But then again, I never did have that dog in me. All you gotta do is teach nihilism to your dog. Then they'll be too depressed to do anything. They may not eat, but you know, that's the trade. That's the trade-off you have. It's impossible. The dog is too excited by literally everything and everyone. You know, how come Pluto listens to everything Mickey says? What's up with his dog, huh? Like, you'd think that my dog would be able to listen like he does. No, but his dog, he fetches the paper every morning. He understands complex commands. He has a sense of morality. My dog just flippin' poops inside the house and, like, barks at everything. But then again, I suppose I've got less of a Pluto and more of a Spunky. Remember watching Superfetch and being jealous of all those people whose dogs will learn to pour beer and go bowling. Wait, Superfetch. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Fetch with Ruff Ruffman. That's not the same show, is it? If anybody could make Fetch a thing, it would be him. Superfetch was an Animal Planet show teaching dogs to do really creative stuff. Oh! Do you think you could teach a dog to write a novel? Good job on getting the first stock, Danny. I knew you had it in you. I had an inkling that you might win. Joins Discord, Hacker Voice. I'm in. Oh, are you in? Well, let's see who's in. We'll see who's in when we get inside of your brain space. I'm sticking to that. I'll stick with that one. Leaves Discord, Hacker Voice, I'm out. I'm glad you could join the Discord. Be sure to say hi and sing my praises. Honestly, I'm the best VTuber on the platform. That much is plain to see. What if you can't sing? You can hum if you don't know the words. What if you're tone deaf? Try? Are you tone deaf? Animal Planet was weird because also posted Paranormal. Animal Planet and Discovery Channel basically just became the same show excuse me, Discovery Planet, Animal Channel, and History Channel basically became the same channel, just under like different pretenses. Like, they all had these reality shows. Like, I remember Discovery Channel had this show about these dudes who just live in the swamps and make knives and whatever. And then Animal Planet had a show about these people, like, these reality shows about people and with cops rescuing animals or something like that. You know, they just had a whole bunch of reality shows, and you expect it to be like documentaries, but that's not the case. And then, of course, the less said about ancient aliens, the better. I want a nighttime Animal Planet show where people think their houses are haunted, but it's actually just animals. There's only so many animals that works with. Help! My house is being haunted by a ghost bear. Ma'am, that's a regular bear. I don't know how you even thought it was that's a real bear. One episode I watched where they're doing the stupid "the car won't start" bit, and we pause it and realize the keys were in the ignition, and they forgot to take them out for the scene. I wanted the studio to take that a step further and rent a house and let an animal loose in the walls. That's a zoo. They could slowly add more and more ridiculously harmless animals that have no business being there. It's all fun and it's all well and good until they start attacking each other. Unless you just fill it with capybaras. Now, a room full of capybaras would be pretty nice, wouldn't it? There are some animals out there that are, like, really dangerous that you just don't expect to be dangerous. Like 2 chinchillas in the kitchen. Oh, I see. There's a ghost chinchilla in my house. Nope, that's a regular chinchilla. The peep renting it out don't see or know that the animal is there. Ironically, the scariest show I ever saw on Animal Planet was a show basically highlighting why owning exotic pets has never been and will never be a good idea. Nope. But having an exotic pet... Well, having an exotic pet that's bad. Having an exotic animal as a partner, now that's a little different. I used to work with a macaw. He was pretty cool. Problem is, he just wouldn't stop whistling. The premise is that the people renting it out don't see or know the animal is there, so they just think, ah, this is an old house, creaky floors and all. To shoot, its highs is to surprise, it was an armadillo in the walls. Dude, well, I guess an armadillo is dangerous. You know armadillos are big carriers of leprosy? Please do not buy baby big cats. No matter, they will never truly be fully docile, no matter how young you start conditioning them from. Big the cat's pretty docile. All he does is fish and hang out with his best friend Froggart. Yeah, so if you see an armadillo, don't touch it. I mean, you shouldn't be touching wild animals anyway, but you should definitely not touch an armadillo lest you contract leprosy. The cat is clearly a house cat. More like big as a house cat. If you have a baby big cat that grew up and you no longer want it, do not release it back into the wild. The thought of somebody just unleashing a tiger that they raised, right? They just have a tiger. And then they're just like, well, I live in upstate New York, but bye, so long, good luck out there. And it just becomes the dominant predator. Predatory animals raised in captivity don't do well when you just let them go. What if I let him go gently? Learn to drive cars and pay taxes. That's how it gets its kill. It just kills people by running them over. You kind of see how you would come to the conclusion of, I don't want this lion in my house anymore. I'm gonna take a vacation to Africa and lose it. Send him home. Yeah. I can see that. But honestly, if the lion couldn't survive, that's not my fault. That's a skill issue. Should have been practicing. Natural yeah, skill difference. Oh gosh, this is a tough situation to be in. You guys looking at this? I mean, gosh, this is getting intense, actually. Speaking of big cats, how about Lucario? You know, that's one of the benefits of living in the Pokemon world. Literally every animal you can domesticate. Natural selection should come for you instead. All too true. That's a dog. You're right. You're totally right. He's a dog. He's Anubis. I don't know how I didn't put that together just now. I'm a little stupid. Don't mind me. I'm like a guitar, quite acoustic. Pigeons, the poor things. Pigeons? Ooh! Well, the thing about pigeons is they used to be everywhere because people would raise them in New York for like messenger pigeons and stuff. But that practice died off with telegrams. Whoops. He doesn't know what to do because of how dumb I am. There we go. Nice! Goodness, I went completely silent during that. Sorry, I was focusing. You beat Goku. I did, didn't I? Huh. Well, now I can put that on my bucket list. Beat Goku at something. Goku's not very good at, Goku must not be very good at, at playing Smash, I guess. That was literally Goku on the other side of the screen. But I don't expect I'm gonna beat him again. I mean, come on. That guy totally had my number most of the time. I'm gonna be demolished. I'm gonna be kicked in my Donkey Kong. Ooh! Of course, he missed. That's what saved him. Can you join? Sure, if there's space for it. Use the command, arena or ID. That'll get you in, or it should be. I don't have a bouncer. Would be cool if I did, though. We only got one rule here, and that's if you beat everybody in the lobby, you go to the back. Forgot about the song request rules? Oh yes, no Cuphead. And nothing that will get me in trouble with the US government. If it gets me in trouble with another country's government, I guess that's okay. I mean, I'm not in those countries. Unless you're from that country and you still want to see my content, so probably don't do that. Oh, I totally shielded that. It's a conspiracy by the CIA to hog all the music. Look, honestly, you know what? That's not something they're telling you. The CIA has all the... Like, they've been looking out for me specifically. I'm a dangerous man. One time I had buffalo wings and I didn't drink it. I didn't have any milk. They watch out for sickos like me. Well, I can't say I was expecting Violet so quickly. David. Hello, David. Welcome. Oh, and if you're on Twitch, anybody who's new here and on Twitch, you can throw something at me using throw or drop commands. It's case sensitive, so don't use the big one. Don't use any big letters in it. Ooh, you know, sometimes you get a feeling for the person you're fighting, and it's kind of like, can they... The question you have to ask yourself is, can they tech? And most of the time the answer is yes, but sometimes you get a person who you think, no, they probably can't. And then you try it and it works. How did that technique get to be called teching? Ah! What? What is that hitbox? Hang on, what is that hitbox? We got a buffered air dodge. That's the second time. I'm so lucky today. I'm so lucky. I sold. You sold at a loss, no less. You sold to a housing development that's trying to rip you off and build brand new houses that are really cheap and they can burn for the insurance money. Sorry, that was a little specific. 2 Marios today, and neither one of them is Dragonite. I did it! Aw, come on. His up smash comes out faster than my tilt? Why does a smash attack come out faster than a tilt does? Ooh, yes. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm doing it. Wicker is winning today for once. Truly, it's glory of glories. That was so lucky. I don't know how. I don't know how that I got that lucky. Did he like let go of his shield the exact same frame I hit him in the head? Or I hit him with my head, I should say. Holy cow. Oh. Why is every fight a life or death situation when it comes to Smash? I'm losing my mind, man. This match is a bit laggy, don't you think? Choppier than a river, this one. How did that miss? How did that miss? Oh gosh. What? It ate my input. It ate my input for me throwing it backwards. It just ate my input. Holy cow, it ate my input. That lag sucked. It ate my input. Oh my gosh. Oh. I can't believe it ate my input. I can't believe it ate my input. Oh my gosh. That was so bad. I could have won that too. Oh, now you're playing banjo as well. Well, isn't today my lucky day? Anyways, gosh. What did you guys think of the new transitions, huh? Isn't it nice? Oh, so I'm in the process of adding some new stuff for you guys, mostly window dressing. To be fair, we're gonna get a new starting soon picture. We already have that new title card. I need to fiddle with it a little, but we already have that new title card, and we have some of those banners on the bottom underneath the Twitch page that you guys are gonna want to look at. Eventually. Not now, though. I'll have it. I'll probably start working on it today. But man, the kind of stuff you can do with OBS, the plugins, the animations, all this stuff, it's actually really, really cool. Honestly, now that I've moved over to OBS, I'm gonna pump that bad boy full of plugins like it's somebody trying to get ready for the Olympics. They're gonna be so bloated with all this other junk that I'm gonna be packing them in there too. This is like, it seems like this dude's internet is actually a huge buff to him. Like somehow he's mastered this terrible internet and it's like giving him a huge advantage because people can't react to anything he's doing. You can't combo him because of all the lag. And he button mashes. Hey, question. I just remembered that I have some mozzarella sticks here with me, and I might eat them. But my question is, if you guys get a pizza, do you get a pizza all by itself, or do you get something with it? Because I know there's some people who will always go for the wings, right? But me, I like calamari and garlic knots. That's my bang. My shebang. Shebang. You know, come to think of it, I don't even know what those words mean. Wait, hold on. Shebang. Huh, I didn't know that it was a term for a hut. That's interesting, but it seems like nobody uses it anymore. Oh, okay, good job, Congus. Honestly, that looked like it was terrible for you. If it's Pizza Hut, I get their pizza cookie and some cheese sticks. Oh, pizza cookie. Oh, deep dish cookies. Every time I'm out at a restaurant, like a TGI Fridays or something. Oh, I gotta get that cookie, man. Couldn't do any Briegel combos, let alone move. Okay, good. So now we know it's not my fault I lost that match, right? Everybody saw it. Everybody was looking at it at the same time. We can all agree I didn't lose that match. Right? Right. Good. Good. See? Now that's the Congus that I remember. Or, rather, the I Eat Paint. I guess I'll keep calling you Congus because it's on Twitch and that's what I know you by. Unless that's your dead name and you haven't been able to legally change it yet. In that case, hello I Eat Paint. Could you imagine somebody legally changing their name to I Eat Paint? Oh. Although, actually, going back to the pizza for a moment, we don't really have any Pizza Huts near me, but I do like going to Pizza Hut because they have the stuffed crust. They have the Cruft Stust. Hey, Roger. Excuse me? Oh, sorry. Hey, I eat paint. Thank you. You're welcome. I mean, us Toons, we've got some wacky names. Sometimes we're called things like, sometimes we're just first name species, but then it's also a last name too, like Bugs Bunny. We've heard, you know, it's funny, you could say Sonic the Hedgehog, right? But if you say Bugs the Bunny, doesn't that sound wrong? Daffy the Duck, Porky the Pig. That doesn't sound right, does it? I don't have a surname at the moment. You don't? Not Celeste the annoying little cat? Patent pending, patent pending. Hold on, aren't you Mama Saucy on some platforms? Wouldn't your last name be Saucy? Celeste Saucy. Ooh, almost. You know, I wish I could use my friends as blunt force weapons. Imagine that. You go to your buddy and it's like, hey, I think we're gonna have to beat up this guy, dude. And then he picks you up and swings you around like a hammer. And then he just tosses you at Mama Saucy, because no, you're not. You exude. You're not even like a mom friend. You're not taking control of the situation and like being kind and stuff like that. You're vitriolic to me for no reason, might I add, especially not since I yelled at you and just called you names. Dare you? The I eat paint tag is more of a gag, so it's fine to stick with Congas. No, that's what I figured. Okay. You found a shiny Sudowoodo. Oh, hey, that's pretty cool. Hey, you know, last night, okay, so I've realized that in order for me to get all those points, I gotta play with other people on Pokemon Scarlet, right? So I got a buddy to help me out yesterday, and I found a shiny Lantern, which more than makes up for the shiny Seadra that I ended up losing yesterday. Not my best work. I keep thinking about... I just can't stop thinking about those mozzarella sticks I have in my bag here. I want to eat them so badly. I'm hungry. I'm withering away to nothing. Wish I had a quick ball right now. Do you have a forget it Wii ball? You thought you would be back in time. Sorry, Danny. Hey, Danny, has anybody ever been like, Danny, are you okay? Danny, are you okay? Are you okay, Danny? Yeah, that's right, I can sing. It's one of my many talents. Wish they had a shiny ball for shinies. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Actually, why haven't they done that yet? They already had like 2 balls once every couple gens at minimum. 2 balls once every couple gens. Well, I mean, they have a ton of them, and they brought back all the Generation 2 custom apricot Pokeballs, but like most of them aren't really all that useful. Like, yeah, I'm really gonna need a Moon Ball to catch a Pokemon that evolves via Moonstone. How many Pokemon evolve via Moonstone to even use that on anyways? That, like, it's so superfluous. At least the Heavy Ball basically instantly got Snorlax for me. But man, why did Okidogi take so long for me to catch him? He was paralyzed, he was at red health, he was beating me left, right, and center. Let me check, actually. Moonstone. Which Pokemon use it? 6. 6 Pokemon use it. Friendly reminder to save every time you see a shiny, since the game saves a snapshot of where you were, and the shiny will be right in front of you when you reload. It auto-saves after every catch. Yes, I know, but if you accidentally kill it, then you have a save right before you went to catch it. Ooh, that didn't kill. Ooh. Ooh, 150 from middle of the stage isn't gonna kill. Remember using that to get your purple Delibird. Oh, I'm sorry. Mostly that it's Delibird. Somebody just hit somebody! Ooh, there it is. Oh. The worst part is Delibird was the first shiny I ever encountered. How many shinies have you encountered over the course of the whole game? Wait, hold on. Didn't you gave me a shiny Magikarp. I have one from you. Didn't you encounter that one? Four, including the one you just found. I found quite a lot, although a lot of them were from me looking for them. I don't know if that was an encounter or a surprise trade. Oh well. Goodness. Well. Oh, I waited specifically so I could hit. Oh, gosh. First one you ever caught was an Ultra Sun Ultra Moon. What about the red Gyarados? You're kidding me. That interrupted it? Congus, please, you gotta tell me the secret. What? Why do I keep dying when I go to the center? Everyone's telling me to go to the center, but I keep dying when I go there. Forget it. I'm eating those mozzarella sticks. This doesn't taste as good cold. I should eat it. I should heat it up. Never mind, I'm not eating it. I have to heat it up. Maybe I'll pop it in the air fryer. Because I have one of those. Let me tell you, an air fryer is a game changer, man. When you have one of those things, you feel like you're on top of the world because you've got so many different kinds of foods that you can cook. And obviously, you don't have an air fryer. Wow, I forgot that Skitty needs a Moonstone to evolve. Here I was thinking that it was just level up. You ever thought that, like, they seem to not really introduce that many Pokemon that need to evolve with a stone in the later games? Seems like most of the time it's just level ups, or some other weird method, like whatever the heck Overquill had going on. Oh, really? That doesn't hit over there? Wow, that hits above, too? Whoa, that missed? He didn't even air dodge. Think mine was a Starly and Diamond and Pearl. Oh, see those are the ones that are like valuable, you know? The ones from Diamond and Pearl and earlier when there was literally no way to increase your shiny chance. You just had to get the shiny. You just had to get the shiny. Wait, was the shiny charm in those earlier games? But also back then the rate for catching them was like 1 in 8,000. Now it's like 1 in 4,000. It's 1 in 5,000 now or something like that. Oh, jeez. Now the question is which one of them is lagging. You were destined to lose that stock once you got the funny number. Valuable. Yes, valuable. It has value because it's rare. That's entirely it. Not that I really care about its value. But they just look, you know, obviously we're a little excited when we see one because it's rarer than normal, right? That's why we go out of our way to catch them. If they were super common... That was really laggy. Shiny's rarity is so arbitrary that I never liked it. But you just immediately had to catch that Sudowoodo. Haven't had any problems until I fought that guy. I mean, I don't like that they're rare in the first place. There's no good reason for it. Well, I mean, I assume they're there because it's like, I assume they're there because because, you know, they had the whole trainer IDs thing in Generation 2, and they were like, hey, Pokemon IDs can be the same as the trainer IDs. Some of the shinies aren't even worth it. Bro, what about all the ones that are pink or green? The ones that are hardly noticeable, like Milcery or Ceruledge and Armarouge. Oh, that one's annoying. You know what color? You know what changes on Ceruledge and Armarouge? Their eyes. Just their eyes. Everything else is the same. They could have looked so awesome. Sometimes I wonder if there's actually some thought process at Game Freak. Like, well, we can't make them look too good or kids would care too much about them. Okay, so here's the thing about the older shinies. The older shinies, I think up until around Generation 4, they were literally, like, they took the values of the color and they did something to them, but they did it the same way to all of them, so the shiny was, like, messed a specific way. At least I think so. And that's why sometimes you'd have a weird one like Charizard being black when the other two shinies were just a weird off orange. Let's talk about how out of control they got with gender differences in 4. Yeah, and there were gonna be more of them. Charizard was gonna have one, where the female only had a single horn. Totally unnoticeable stuff. Well, you know what? I kind of like that, because that's like real animals. I mean, look at the gender differences of real animals, and you'll notice that it's really hard to tell most of the time. Not to mention things like the males of birds being usually more beautiful than the women. I'm playing Pokemon because I'm not interested in grass and animals, Nick. Well, I don't know what to tell you. If you're playing a series where you're not interested in about grass and animals, then why are you playing a game series where the whole point is to go into the grass and catch animals? Number go up. Brain juice. Maybe doing the second ground pound wasn't the move. Oh! Just kind of fell? Also, well, no, I was saying back in the day that was the reason, but not now. I don't know what the reason is for it now for some of these shinies to just suck. If Saru Samus had a blue variant, everyone would want it because Mega Man. But it does have a blue variant. Or isn't it? I mean, it is blue. Not Ceruledge, the other one. Oh, Armor Rouge. Right. Ah. Ooh, what's this song? Oh, it's Sonic. Why? Why can't I just get you? You get me all the time. When's it my turn to just unequivocally have the match in the bag so hard that you can't come back from it? That didn't kill? Are you kidding? You're kidding me! You're flippin' kidding me! Oh. When do I get the chance? It's gotta be Wicker's turn eventually, right? Like, they can't just not give it to me eventually, right? He can't just never make a mistake, right? You're kidding me, that didn't kill? Come on! How am I so impossibly outclassed in this matchup despite fighting it for 4 years? How is he so aggressive except when I'm trying to use Spinning Kong? How is that possible to know exactly what I'm going to do all the time? Ugh. Guess I just have to remember to play the waiting game when it comes to Banjo. Don't engage. This is nice, though. I like this song. I do love, of course, I love the 8-bit big band. I put all their songs on here. I love them, but I had to get rid of the ones with vocals because my gosh, the vocal tracks were driving me insane with how repeated. With how, like, how many times I would hear it in a single stream. Just like, you think music can get repetitive. Words are way worse for me. Oh, I heard this with the new Smash Remix update. I was wondering if they have a Diddy Kong Racing stage. Let me check. Smash Remix patch notes. One 1.5.0. They have a list? Ah, here it is. Patch notes. What do they got? Banjo, Ebisumaru, Metal Luigi, Dragon King, and Polygon versions of a bunch of other characters. Yeah, they brought the Dragon King guy in. Giga Bowser can no longer be grabbed. Turns around slower. Huh. Dr. Mario Taunt now has a hitbox. Oh. Yellow costumes. That's right, they added the yellow costume. Falco model updated. Oh. Yeah. Stages: Scuttletown, Big Boo's Haunt, Dinosaur Land, Spawned Fear, Poke Floats, Big Snowman, Grim Reaper's Cavern, Meta Crescent, I don't know what that is, Smashville Remix, Battlefield Rework, Spiral Mountain Rework, Corneria City Clippings and Textures updated, Frosty Village, oh that's right, they already had a Diddy Kong Racing stage, didn't they? Yoshi's Island 2, Flat Zone 1 and 2, and Venom graphical improvements. I forgot how many stages Smash Remix has. This game is insane. Bit extra delayed today. Well, there's kind of nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. Room's full and Pi isn't playing, so... Very patient game. Yes, very patient. Banjo-Kazooie BT... Oh, board the platforms and break the targets. Ah! Mystical Ninjas and Rare Pair. Metal Mario Bros. Ah! Dongo item. But doesn't that just heal? Lucia will now always explode when hitting players. Fighters no longer build infinite speed during downward plunge caused by pitfall. Wow. Oh, right. Charge smash attacks in Smash 64. That's a game changer. Yeah, I'm looking at the Smash Remix 1.5 patch. There's crazy stuff in here. Laugh track and egg options added to punish failed Z cancel. You can have a laugh track every time you fail a Z cancel. Air dodge and side specials. I don't think they're gonna add side what is even ow? Who threw that? A Z cancel, also called an L cancel, in 64 and Melee. When you press the Z button or the L button as you land, and you time it perfectly, you have less ending lag. And there's pretty much never a time when you don't want to do it. You know, there are some rare things that you can end up throwing or dropping when you use the command. So if you guys spam it, you might be able to see. But I'm not suggesting you spam it. Ow! Oh, I know it all works. Ow. That wasn't so bad. Anvil. What else is in here? Hold on. Anything else interesting? See you later, Danny. Enjoy your dinner. Nightbot seems to have a really hard time processing multiple commands. Oh, the Nightbot can only accept it one at a time. Nightbot only takes it one at a time every 5 seconds. But the program that throws them doesn't care. You can just toss as many as you like. Add a Bowser bomb. There is a bomb with the throw command. You just have to hope it shows up. Ow. Not that time, huh? Ooh. Your character is freaky, not to be mean, but still. Freaky? What makes me so freaky? I'll tell you what's freaky. The fact that people can just say anything they want about people, no matter how mean, and they don't get punished for it. That's freaky. Like when they say that I'm freaky. When people come onto my stream and talk about how freaky I am. That's wrong. That's... Hey man, bullying Nick is my job. Right. She has a license. She's a card-carrying jerk. Good thing he can't throw stuff at you. I'm sorry, but my sister started to cry? Excuse me? Your sister started to excuse me? What are you talking about? I'm beside myself. Whoops. Whoops, whoops. Making kids cry with your pumpkin-shaped head. That's so mean. Hey, nice animation. Oh, thank you. Guys, I can't believe it. Guys, I can't believe you would say something like that. I'm absolutely beside myself. You're gonna give the sister a heart. Ow! They're gonna throw things at me the whole fight. I'm sorry, Zellog, for permanently ruining all of your Smash clips for your end of year, montages, because now people are just gonna throw stuff at me all the time. Okay, thanks for B-reversing that, by the way. Okay, I'll take it. I can't, the pies. Dang it, I was trying to get him to go off stage. Well, I'll take that too. $30 to 76 flamethrower is dumb. Well, it happens. We're so far below you. Yeah, below me in terms of skill, maybe. I'm subbed so I can say sorry for your sister crying. Oh, that's okay. I accept your apology. Little sister shouldn't be afraid of me. I'm your friendly neighborhood Wickersham leader. Everybody loves the Wickersham leader. Oh! He didn't B-reverse it. I'll take it. Ooh, slipped off. I did the wrong. I keep doing the wrong one. I don't know if you guys are noticing, but I keep doing my fair when I'm trying to attack. All those Bowser up airs were supposed to be fairs, by the way. I figured. The delay high for you? Not in any way that I can tell. I'm always playing with a handicap since I'm playing through a capture card. Could have wall jumped. But you didn't. And I think the important thing here is that I managed to eke out a victory. I'm the main character. Me. Wickersham leader. And remember Eek the Cat? I do remember Eek the Cat. It wasn't very good. You just gave me an idea of what to have on in the cartoon watch party, though. Wow, I killed myself. I can't believe it! That must be a punishment for the hubris. Yes, it was a cartoon. I flippin' pineappled myself! I can't believe I pineappled myself. I did it again! Oh. How did I do that? I killed myself 3 times! How did I manage to get myself pineapple twice? What was the Eek show like? Usually... If I remember correctly, it was just that he would just get into really unfortunate situations all the time, and life kind of hated him. I also bet that the main reason you know that Eek the Cat the game exists is because of Siva Gunner. Sounds low-hanging. Well, like I said, it wasn't very good. Nah, Vinny. Who's your main? Donkey Kong. The only main for me, despite how much I'm let down by his inability to really get out of most situations. My track record is terrible, man. I'm getting lucky today, but most of the time you'd be struggling to see me win like more than once or twice. Oof. Oof. Jesus Christ means Pac-Man? Oh, I guess that's what JC stands for, huh? My boy JC. You know, I bet you have a signed copy of the Bible, right? One thing I wish Kalos had the ability to switch through the other areas. Kalos? Oh, Kalos Pokemon League. Yeah, it would have been nice if you could still change the background even if the center area was kept the same. Maybe if they could still have the Pokemon appear in the background, too. You go into Streamily and order a print signed live by Jesus. Yes! Why is he called Dark Mario when he's playing Yoshi? That's, because that's his name. That's what his mom named him. What? What was that hitbox? Was that Yoshi's nose? That was Yoshi's nose, wasn't it? Yoshi's nose was pointed into Pac-Man. It's because Yoshi's nose is so big. He leaked into Pac-Man's body and he got hit by the F-Smash. think... Oh, you know what? Fozzie definitely mains Pac-Man. I mean, how could he not? They both go waka waka. Yoshi has a big boy nose, bigger than you. It's true. He does have a big nose. And it is bigger than mine. My nose is cute. Alright? It's a button. When you push it, I squeak. Don't push it. I feel like I just witnessed a war crime with that hitbox. Well, let's just hope that we don't see a reenactment. Ow! What the... Who threw that rock at me? That's a quarter heart damage. No kidding. I only got the one. I'm not like Link. I didn't steal 15 other hearts. So we've gotten pretty much all of the... We've gotten all the big drops except for the piano. But we still haven't gotten a lot of the big throws. Do you have Mario Wonder? I do. I played it last year. You think oh, birthday cake. Yo, birthday. Oh, birthday cake. Do you think if Link had a heart attack, it would be a dozen times harder on him? No, if he had a heart attack, he'd lose just one heart, and then the other 14 would still be okay. See, what they don't tell you in The Legend of Zelda is that when he's finding a heart container, that's literally just medical equipment from somebody who needs a heart transplant. Link has killed tons of people with his negligence and constantly taking hearts. Fine, the average age of death in Hyrule is 25. Mostly because of Ganon, right? What if it was a simultaneous heart attack? How many heart attacks is Link having at the same time? One. And two, what happened to give him that many heart attacks? How many burgers did he eat? Like, what is it, diabetes finally catching up to him? Oh, you know what? Hold on. Tears of the Kingdom. I made him eat so many pizzas. Oh, how could I forget the Heart Attack Cafe? Their biggest burger, their normal-sized burger was called the Single Bypass. Every milkshake contained an entire stick of butter. And they'd paddle you if you didn't finish. That's true, actually. They'd have these girls dressed up as nurses and they'd paddle you. Sounds like a good time. Well, not for a long time. Would you believe me if I told you that the person who was the spokesperson for the website died of a heart attack? Either the restaurant died of a heart attack. Oh, and you get one guess as to which city it's in the US. Your first guess is probably the right one. With so much decadence, where else could it be? That's right, Las Vegas. Spend all your money at the slots and then die of a heart attack. The whole point of this country is that you want to eat junk. You want to eat junk and die of a heart attack at 35, you can. You're free to do so. To me, that's beautiful. Ron Swanson. I thought you were going to attribute that to a president for a second. Are you an actual cartoon or are you real? I'm a toon. Toons are real, just like everyone else. I live in Toontown. Me and my brethren, we get hired at cartoon studios to make cartoons. Some of us are 3D, some of us are 2D, some of us have stunt doubles, and sometimes we take a break so we get somebody who looks like us to cover over. Toons can't die, by the way. We're incapable of dying. Except for DIP. Excuse me? He's eaten too much paint. Maybe it was... Oh, I guess it's not turned off. I mean, the stages are different from each other. Oh well. I like Pokemon Stadium anyways. Both are very good stages. Yes, true. But 2 has the terrible habit of 2 has the terrible habit of pineappling. Ooh. Goodness, well, he has your number, that's for sure. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? The pineapple? Oh, well, the stage's barriers on the bottom are a little bit wider than you might expect. So it's got a nasty habit of people getting stuck under there in places where it looks like they shouldn't. Archipelago is officially 1/2 exported. Hallelujah! Can't wait to see the highlights. Are you actually sure that you're a cartoon? If you are, what was the first cartoon ever made by Disney? Well, that depends. Do you want the first cartoon that was made by the Disney studio? Because that's plain crazy. Do you want the first cartoon ever made by Disney the person? Then I don't know that one, but it's one of the Laugh-O-Grams. If you want the first one he ever made for a major company, then that would be one of his Alice comedies. What was the first Laugh-O-Gram? Disney Laugh-O-Gram. What's the filmography? Oh, you're a human. Name the first human. Adam. It is Get a Horse. It is not Get a Horse. Get a Horse was made in 2013, and the Disney studio was created in 1923. Fake news. It was Get a Horse. you could think that was the first one when it has 3D animation in it. Then you answer, smart guy, no Googling. I already gave you like 3 different possible answers. The first cartoons that Walt Disney ever worked on were the Laugh-O-Grams series. And I just looked up, the first one was literally just called Newman Laugh-O-Grams. The first cartoon he ever started working on for a major studio was when he got hired by Winkler Productions to make the Alice comedies. And then he worked for Universal to make Oswald. And then the first one that the Disney studio made and released like for themselves under the Disney brand was Plain Crazy. But that one didn't release first. The first one that was actually released was Steamboat Willie. So like there's 4 or 5 different ways to answer this question depending on how you want to ask it. And which, by the way, I already told you 3 of them. And then you go and tell me that a cartoon from 2013 was the first one they made. It released alongside Frozen. Why don't you tell us where Disney's parents first met? I don't know where they first met, but they died in Illinois. Steamboat Willie becoming Pumpkin Day was not something I was expecting. Why weren't you expecting it? Fake tune. Nuh-uh. Disney's parents weren't tunes, and neither was he. I'm allowed to have this one. Why didn't you expect Steamboat Willie to become public domain? I mean, people have been keeping a close eye on it for at least the last 5 years. Imagine a Toon citizenship test? Oh gosh. Goku probably had to take one. Goku needed his papers so that he could go across to the US and be on set as a consultant for Dragon Ball Evolution. Why don't you explain for chat why Steamboat Willie being public domain means, because I see a lot of people on Twitter getting it tragically wrong. Okay, sure, we'll do that. Okay, here's something you need to know about public domain. Public domain applies to works, not characters. At least not wholesale. Copyright law and the way that copyright works in terms of characters. A character can be under trademark. Mickey Mouse is under trademark by the Disney company. That means that if you make something with Mickey in it and you want it to count, you know, in your favor and not be an issue, you have to make sure that people are not going to confuse your Mickey for the real thing. If they do, Disney can sue you for making their brand look bad. The reason things like South Park get away with it before now, by the way, is because it was under parody, and no one was going to confuse South Park for actually being Disney. I should point that out. Steamboat Willie being in the public domain means that you can show it to people, make your own version of it, and profit off of both of those things. What it doesn't do is it doesn't allow you to just wholesale use Mickey Mouse for whatever you want. Heck, even using the name Mickey Mouse is kind of a troublesome aspect here. Can I make a Tien cartoon in 2085? Sure, why not? Saw some people claim Pete is free to use. Pete, as he appears in Steamboat Willie, is free to use. That design from that cartoon is free to use because it appears within the work. You can use that Pete. You could also use Pete's older design as a bear from the Oswald shorts, because Oswald's been in the public domain for about a year already. You can use him. Heck, Julius the cat, also from the Alice comedies. He's also good. Coco the clown is good too. Felix the cat. You can use all of them. Heck, there's been a Mickey cartoon in the public domain since the 1960s. Technically, you could use the Mad Doctor in pretty much anything you want because he appears in that cartoon, and that's the first cartoon he appears in, and that's been in public domain because Disney forgot to renew the copyright. Now, here's some important caveats, though. The Walt Disney Studios animation logo is that scene of Steamboat Willie, and that logo is under a different copyright. There is some precedent that if you have that shot of Mickey at the wheel, that they might be able to do something about it. Because Disney had multiple court cases proved where legally the character doesn't just need to be the character. Every individual part of that character can also count. So it's kind of messed up. But here's the gist of what you can do with Steamboat Willie, and this is what the important thing is. And the Gallopin' Gaucho, by the way, because that also released in 1928. You can make your own version of it and sell that. You can show it to people and profit off of showing it to people. I can show it to you right now, and I shouldn't get in trouble with Disney. But it's public domain, but not quite. No, the work is totally public domain. You think someone as obsessed with protecting their stuff as Disney would never forget? Well, here's the thing about the Mad Doctor. It was quite controversial when it came out. A little bit controversial. There were some people who were not exactly happy with the horror themes on display, and they thought that the whole concept of this doctor trying to cut up Pluto and a chicken was a bit gruesome. And if I remember correctly, it might have been banned in some theaters in England. So the cartoon kind of had a bad rap, even though it's super important of a cartoon in terms of the artistry involved and the kinds of stories that Mickey was involved in. So they just kind of forgot about it because it had a bit of a negative backlash. And by the time they realized, it was too late because it was the 60s. Did they renew Song of the South? Yes, they did. Song of the South was released in the 40s and won't be into the public domain for at least 20 years. However, the stories, the book, Song of the South, is public domain anyway, so if you really want to use that, you can do that anyway. Mickey using a pig and the babies as musical instruments weren't uncanny enough. What was the first Disney film again? Snow White? Snow White was their first feature-length film. Did I lose? I did, didn't I? I don't remember. Yeah, you beat me already, didn't you? Now I can't remember. Okay. I got chat backing me up here. Unless you got a defense. Not this run, no. Okay, then I will suffer. Hello, Judith Madrigal. Huh, Madrigal. What a coincidence, we were just talking about Disney. I can't go into the center. I can't, because if I do, I'm gonna just get hit. Okay, I'll take it. Imagine if you're a Madrigal and your gift from the house is something stupid useless like growing out your fingernails. Super sensitive hearing sounds like a downside more than anything else, honestly. Can't always rush in Smash Neutral's about slowly and safely taking control. But a character with a projectile can skip neutral, can't they? That's true, she was constantly hearing the sounds of the rats in the house. Ugh. How'd she ever get any sleep? Earplugs! Oh, that's not a Pixar movie. That was just a regular old Disney movie. Encanto was great, by the way. I loved Encanto. I thought it was really good. But I still haven't seen it, like, since. No more Wonder Wings. Please. I'm so desperate. I'm so desperate. I just wanted something to work. I can wait all I want, but then I just get hit by the eggs. He never goes in and does any mistakes. Just stuck with safe options like Bear. If I hit him with Bear, he would have just grabbed me. And he did do that this match. Safe options in any case. Yeah. Oh yeah, Wish. Wish was like such a big flop, wasn't it? It's kind of insane what was going on with Wish. Like, how did you fail this hard? I mean, I think we all know why. There was the writer's strike, and that didn't help. And for the studio's 100th anniversary, it's kind of disappointing, isn't it? Disney saw that the Pokemon Company got away with and figured they didn't have to try either. Ah, but see, here's the thing. The Pokemon movies are good. Well, that was certainly... Could have done that for me. About Wish? What do you mean about Wish? Were there any good songs in Wish, Celeste? Since you were talking about it. We were talking about with Disney? Well, it was their 100th... It was their 100th anniversary this last year. And it's kind of a sad showing because Wish just did terribly critically and financially. Supposedly they were not written by people with experience in theater like most Disney films, people who write pop songs, which explains why they sound meh. Oh. Yeah. Embrace the delay. Sure, I'll take it.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, we've got classic Bomberman. Oh no. Were there rumors of Wish also being AI generated? Gosh, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there are rumors of AI being involved in it. There's rumors of AI in, like, everything. See, the problem is that sometimes AI actually is hard to tell. Everything can be AI generated, which doesn't help. Yes, but everything cannot be AI generated too. See, the problem is that these AI generations are putting tunes like me out of work. It was bad enough when they were interpolating Tom and Jerry. Ah, promotional material. I see. Certain body parts. Well, I mean, fingers and toes are generally the takeaways, aren't they? Fingers are the hard. It still can't do fingers too well. I still see tons of model. Are you teabag? Why are you doing this? So rude, Zelrug. How scandalous. This is so unlike you. I just realized he's doing it. How rude. Gosh, Zelrug. What are you doing? Well, got you, I guess. That's what you get for playing around with them. Fun that ears can be a good indicator. Ears? I never considered that, but that makes sense. I'm surprised. Did you just give it to him? Mario fights his inner demons. The unlicensed doctor that he used to be when he ran a practice out of a basement in Mexico. He's not that man anymore. He's rebuilt himself. He's a tradesman. Mario versus his father. You think his father was Dr. Mario? Just found your game. How y'all doing? I'm not winning as much as I would have liked, but I got to win a little bit today, so I have to say that I'm doing good. Hello, King Wugnog. The manga Doc was his own character, so maybe. Right, and he has a Toad daughter, doesn't he? I mean, you know what I will give them for? When every single person at the table is like, plumbers with white gloves? Yeah, why are you wearing white gloves? They're not gonna stay white for very long, are they? Wait, which movie are we talking about? The Mario movie. The new one. His dad's like, I think you're nuts. And they're all making fun of him for having white gloves. Him and Luigi. They're all like, most of his family's like, your commercial kind of sucked, bro. Well, guess he's going back to practicing medicine out of his basement. Don't think you've ever seen Braxton there. Oh, come on, you must have. I fight him and I rarely see him use anything but smash attacks. It's true, he does like those smash attacks, doesn't he? Heck, why would I do anything other than smash attack? Oh my gosh, he missed? I guess that's what happened when you have like less than a second. A little old-fashioned cartoon person. Do you like to drink lemonade? Of course I love lemonade. Lemonade is delicious. It's the best yellow liquid I've ever drank. What? It's not even my birthday. It's not even... You know what? Pink lemonade tastes better. I can't explain why. The pink just makes it taste better. I need a science person to explain that one to me, though. Why does pink lemonade taste better than regular? Happy birthday, Melvin. Who's Melvin? Given the best answer so far, you want a crisp high five. Oh boy. Wait, do I just get the hand? Hello, legendary laugh. Wait, are you just gonna send me a hand in the mail? I'll take it. You know what? I could use a third hand around this place. I don't know what I'd make it do. At least not right now, but you know, you never know when you need a third hand. Maybe I'll, What will I do? Maybe I'll have that hand hold my cookbooks. That's what I'll have it do. It can hold the cookbook and turn the page for me. Maybe I'll teach it to play the piano, so that way I can have some light listening music. Or maybe I can teach it to button mash so that every time I'm buried, it can mash all the buttons for me. No, I don't have to hold that heavy thing. You usually flake on me anyways. Yeah, because it's the size of a CRTV. And it's got everything in there. Bro, it knows how to make... that's my recipe for snozberry pie. It tastes like snozberries. These carrots taste kind of musky. What? Musty carrots. Okay. Yeah, I'll just try not to care at all. What would your Saiyan name be? Heh. I'd go with Tater. I'm Tater. I like that. I'll go with Tater. Usually they're not quite so basic, but I'm trying to think. Would it be like Tata? Tater? It'd probably be Tater. Wait, no, I can't say Tata. That's Spanish for boob. Man. Well, you know what? If I was a Saiyan, isn't that basically just Luffy Gear 5? Except hopefully with better sound design. My goodness. I mean, I love that fight. Kind of. But it just is like, my name is Beat and I'm tired all the time. And then, see, every time he goes into a room, he's like, I'm Beat. And you're like, we know, Beat. When two Mario players have the same brain cell. Hey, they don't have enough to go around. You gotta be nice. Wow. The fact that I couldn't kill him off of that side there. I need a way to punish Mario for combos. I really do. I mean, how long have I been fighting this guy and I still can't punish him for trying to combo me? Seriously. Because if, like, all he needs is 3 and I'm dead. I can't, like... I stayed in the middle. I did the bear. It didn't work. But I did it. I wanted to verse you, but the Mario ruined my day, and I hope you're proud of yourself, Mario. Well, we don't really guarantee any fights, not even with me. If you want to get to me, you gotta beat everybody else first. Truth of the matter is, I don't know how interesting of a fight it'll be if you get to me. I mean, you saw how bad that fight was, right? You might be wondering, Nick, if you lose so often, why do you keep playing? Because I'm a sadist. Not a sadist, a masochist, that's it. I'm not a sadist, at least, well, only to certain people. I'm normal. In any case, the important thing is to take your losses with dignity, like I do. I'm very dignified. Oh, I can't even lie like that. I've deceived you all. I'm not dignified. I'm barely a person. Oh, I've seen this before. Oh! Goodness, the timing. The mind games at play. Wish I was better at describing this. I don't have the right words for it. I am unfortunately unable to really say with confidence. Never mind. While I was fumbling over my own words and getting diarrhea of the mouth, they finished the match. two people just standing there waiting for the other to move. Yeah, no kidding. I mean, talk about mind games. They're literally just fighting in their head. Take my having to play layman as acknowledgement of skill. Ah, he could have B reversed it. Is he gonna get another one? Are we gonna see a second one? Ooh, he almost landed right there. Oh, it's making me a little sad how close these are. Oh no, Zelrog, you don't have to do this. Gotta go back to work after this run. Well, that's okay. We've only got about 25 minutes left anyways. Because I started super late because I had to get all this stuff ready for you today. I had to get all these transitions, right? Took me a bit to figure it out, but I'm glad I have it set up. I mean, isn't it nice? Who threw a flippin' light bulb at me? That thing's glass, you know. All right, buddy. That's strike one. Oh. Oh, that's the first time I've ever seen a Steve, like, fail to recover. Off the rails. No, it's time to raise our sails. I kind of forgot to get rid of this one. Hey, that's not Steve. I think that's the Enderman who's had his legs chopped down. Well. You're going to have your legs chopped off, and Enderman is a good thing to be. True. I mean, you got tons of extra legs. Dude, it's the... Now I'm imagining an Enderman in the femur breaker. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. This is the end, man. Wouldn't it be really funny if when she threw the sword, she just failed to recover? Oh, Slayer! Hello, Slayer! Thank you! We got a raid, a Wicker raid. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta do a shout out. Shout out. Slayer. Isaiah. Did it work? I don't think it worked. Hold on. There it is. There you go. Okay, so for anybody else who is here, hello, I'm Wickersham Leader. I play games, I get in fights, I talk about cartoons, and I draw pictures of those cartoons. You've joined us at somewhere near the end of our Smash streams for today. Feel free to get in, pull up a chair, get comfy, sit down, look at everything around you. He's a great person too. Oh, you're flattering. And for anybody on Twitch, you can throw things at me. Either use exclamation point throw or exclamation point drop. And you can do that. It's funny. We're not at the end to end. We've got some time. We've got some time. So don't be afraid to come on down and relax with us here in Toontown. Drop, you say? A sandbag. I think that's it. That's my whole spiel. Follow me. Oh, jeez. That's a big hitbox, but it's also not surprising. Look how big it is. I mean, you couldn't have not expected that to happen. Am I right? GYHT? What is that? Girl, yo, hitbox thick. That's a new one to me. Never heard that phrase before. Every time I go for a grab on this person. Oh, that's... Oh! That's what that means. Huh. Cool. Oh, it hits below. Oh gosh, that never kills. I'll take it. I'm probably gonna die here. Oh my gosh, it worked! Yes! Oh my gosh, it worked! Oh, my heart's in my throat. My heart's in my throat. I didn't think I was gonna win that. I had to do a Hail Mary. Oh, oh my gosh. That trick is a get out of jail free card. Only if the person isn't prepared for it. If they're prepared for it, I can't do it. Okay, there's got to be some way to prevent Dragonite from comboing me. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. I hit him. I hit him with my headbutt. I hit him with my headbutt. I hit him with my headbutt. The fact that he can make contact with me means that I hit him. Oh, I hit him. I so hit him, and he should have been buried. Nuh-uh. I'm not accepting that one. There is absolutely zero way that that one should have gone that way. I hit him. I hit him with my head. That's how he hit me. A berry. That was a berry. Huh, all those free combos. You can play safe, you can bear all you want, but all Mario needs to hit you is once, and then you lose. And then it's like, maybe I'll get out of the combo. Maybe I'll be able to play the game some more. Maybe. Nah, I gotta wait. I gotta sit there and watch as Mario does all those combos. You can wiggle the stick to get out, potentially. Maybe you'll get out. Who knows? Fact of the matter is, I'll just sit there and have to watch Mario do all of his combos. Maybe you can play neutral, maybe. Maybe you can try to get him with a read, maybe. Or maybe he'll just throw a fireball, and it'll stun you just long enough for him to grab you with no way for you to do anything about it. Heck, if you shield the fireball, that shield stun still gives him enough time to go after you. When is it gonna be Wicker's time? You know, sometimes I daydream about beating somebody in Smash so hard they just have no way to come back. And it's gonna just be a daydream forever. I am never gonna be able to do that. What was I doing? You know, I've completely forgotten. I was so distracted. I've lost track of where my mind was before this. In any case... Oh, hey, since our stream's almost up, I should let you guys know that tomorrow we're having our cartoon watch party, after the art stream, and it's all about cats, because Celeste demanded it. She forced me to do that, by the way. Just remember, it's at 9 p.m. EST, 6 p.m. PST. Of course she wants cats. Of course she wants cats. She demanded it. I was gonna think of something else, but... Joker, huh? You know, on hindsight, Joker isn't nearly as bad as some of these other characters were, as some of these other DLC characters were to fight. I'd take fighting Joker over Steve 10 times out of 10. Fact that he can still grab. If you could ledge hog Joker's tether, actually, if you could ledge hog tethers in general, that would be nice. You know, maybe, you know, I've been thinking. Lots of toons have their own cartoon shows. Maybe I should have my own. I don't know. What do you guys think? The Wicker Show? I mean, I guess this is my show, but it's not my show. It's more like the inane ramblings of an insane person over gameplay. True. Well, we know what they think about me. I mean, I've done things before that I'm like, I don't even like doing this, but I'm doing it for the principle of doing it, just to say that I did it. You think I'm amazing? You think I'm amazing? They think I'm amazing. Oh, that's gonna stick with me. Nobody says that. People don't think I'm amazing that much. Well, you have come in here a few times, Isaiah. Got my name right, hooray. Isaiah. Isaiah, ya, ya, ya. Doo-doon, doo-doo-doon, 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 doo-doo-doon. Oh. Wow. Blocking the recovery, blocking the attempt at oh, you, so if he can do that, you basically just, if you can do that, you kind of can't gimp him. Oh, that's a little bit of a shame. I think we got time for about one more match. Oh, if you're new here, I have a Discord channel. The Discord server. Keep in mind it's 16 plus, so we don't want any, just, at your own pace. Try to make sure that you're. Ow! Well, I guess that was a safe bet. Who wins, swords or a plumber? Generally, plumbers aren't engaging in combat. I mean, at least the plumbers that I've called, they aren't usually good fighters. The most you get is that they're bending down underneath your sink and you see their butt crack. But, never really bothered to ask any of them to try gladiatorial combat before. I suppose it's not impossible that any of them would be good in a fight against somebody with a sword. But I'll tell you who's not good in a fight with a sword? Me. I'm not good in a fight with a sword. Last time I was in a sword fight, I cut my head off. I got better. But, yeah. But based on these two players, I have no idea which one's going to win. It's honestly a toss-up. Ooh. No, there's that juggling. Oof. Honestly, I don't know who I want to win. I did manage to beat the Aegis, so maybe they should get a win against Dragonite, who I have not managed to beat today. Yes, we have personal grudges here. Some people are impartial. Not me. I'm very partial. Well, let's see. Oh, okay, well, stocks are evened up. 0-0. And going into the third stock. My money's on Mario. That's who I think is going to win. But then again, I guess it is kind of a toss-up. Ooh. Gosh. It's getting serious now with these last two coming down to the wire. And it looks like the Aegis take home the victory today as our final match of the day. And with that, I'd like to extend a cordial thank you to everyone who has decided to come join us and play in that most noblest of games, Super Smash Bros. Truly, it's the gentleman's experience, the thinking man's game, the game that makes me ticked off to no end, but I can't stop but lovin'. Join us next week, next Friday, as we partake in more of the Super Smash Fridays. But if you're looking for something a little bit different, tomorrow will be the art streams. Oh, excuse me, let me just get back to the workshop. Tomorrow will be the art streams. You all voted for which tunes you wanted me to draw, so I will be, of course, obliging to your requests. I believe the winner was Word Girl, with second place being, what was second place? I've forgotten. Oh, right. Eleanor Rabbit, that's her name. And then, of course, on Monday, we'll be continuing our playthrough of the Pokemon Scarlet Indigo disc, all culminating in the finale releasing on Thursday. So, if you liked what you saw, be sure to follow, subscribe, tell all your friends about me, because I'll be seeing you guys all later. Have yourselves a very good night, and goodbye.